What's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading, hanging out with the bossy beeves in a basket. And while she's napping over there, I'm going to tap into the sensual energy that I'm picking up on coming through for the divine feminines. Now, I feel like many of you are feeling very flirty, okay? So you could be dressing up more, you could be playing around with your style. You're appearing as very youthful, okay? Even if you're older in age, you're coming off as very youthful and flirtatious. But not in a nefarious way. It is coming through as just playful energy. And it's bringing romance to you. I'm also hearing that many of your masculines are also picking up on a sensual energy. So when they think about you as well, Divine Feminine, they could feel somewhat of this, that I'm seeing like a wave or an electric shock through their body. And it's automatically in this like, you know, kind of sensual, euphoric way. And that is something that the masculines haven't been able to pick up on for a while with you, Divine Feminine. So I'm going to tap into that energy and I'm going to explore it a little bit. Okay, so what's going on with the Divine Feminines? Okay, so we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. I feel like this is coming in the form of you letting go, Divine Feminines. You may be getting whispers from the universe to do things like enjoy your flirty energy and just let go. Many of you are getting help from the universe as well to remember the bigger picture and be grateful. If some of you have experienced a lot of stress or just a lot of roller coaster energy with your Divine Masculine, I feel like you have been called or pushed or nudged to fully release and let go. And now that you have, I feel like many of you are like you're becoming colorful again. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, you are becoming colorful again. Okay, how does your masculine see you? Okay, so we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. I'm not hearing literal marriage. I mean, for some of you it could be, but what I'm hearing is I'm tied to you. So a lot of your masculines could feel like I'm hearing that's my person and that like my girl. I'm hearing my girl. You'll always be my girl. They see you as yours with the wedding card, or they feel bonded or tied to you in some way in this lifetime. And I'm hearing too, like whatever kind of flirty energy a lot of you are in, you could be changing your style, changing up your hair, whatever it is. They don't even have to see what you look like, Divine Feminine, but energetically, again, that kind of shock that goes through their system, they're picking up on it. They may be really drawn to you right now. You know, definitely feeling like they could physically be with you to do some sort of releasing, but let's get more on how it is they see you. Okay, we get retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. They could want to spend time alone with you. Getting away is something too I feel like this Divine Masculine fantasizes about a lot. Okay, so if you guys haven't spent time together alone, it's something that they always imagine or wonder what it would be like. Like I'm seeing a Divine Masculine who will go through in their head a million times what it would be like to take you out on the perfect date or take a vacation with you. I'm getting a lot of intimacy as well with that. I feel like a refresh, like the reset button or a refresher, this refreshing energy like ocean mist, okay, is coming through in the connection with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Time alone with you is really, really important to this Divine Masculine. And I'm also hearing with the it's time to disconnect from the world. For some of you, they want the telepathy to come back where you guys can feel this a little bit more, because I feel like your Divine Masculines haven't felt this wave of sensual energy coming in for a long time. And same with the Divine Feminines. It's like I feel like neither of you are in control of when this happens. It's just something you wait out, and I feel like the faster it comes is usually when the Divine Feminines are in a place of just kind of letting go. You're not holding on, you are forgiving, you know, doing a lot of breath work, keeping yourselves busy and grounded, which means that you are sinking yourselves into a lot of your passions. Community as well, doing things for your community, staying healthy, exercising. I feel like the more you do these things, it helps you to detach. When you detach, I feel like your masculines want to connect. And now the reason they want to connect the moment you start healing is because they want some of that healing, or when you guys do reconnect. And I'll use the cards for this as well to see what it is they are longing for from you. But And some of you might be like, yeah, that's exactly what happens when I let go. I feel like my masculines get into this chaser energy. It's because there's something profound that they want to hear from you. There's something, they know that you have some sort of secret knowledge, like very high priestess energy. They're just drawn to you when you are letting go. It's like, well, what are you doing to let go? And this is the time when many of your masculines will connect with you in this retreat moment, time alone with you, and they'll be their most vulnerable. They'll reveal that, yeah, like, shit, I have been getting synchronicities. I see, you know, people that look like you all the time when I'm out, or I say your name like right before I wake up in the morning, or right as I'm falling asleep. I can't help but say your name. It just brings me comfort. Shit like that. Like, they'll tell you, okay? But, you know, usually that's why that happens, okay? Because when you two are in separation, and let's say the divine feminine, you know, you're missing your masculine, you're longing for them. They're equally in that energy as well, okay? But no one will reach out, right? Because everybody's sitting in their ego and pride, so no one will reach out. You're waiting for the masculines to reach out. Masculines may be waiting for you to reach out, or see a shift in your energy. And I feel like that's where many of you are at. You're seeing a shift in the energy, so there's no waiting around. Now communication is inevitable, okay? So let's get a card on what your masculines maybe miss about you, or are longing for, or, you know, once they do reconnect with you, this is something that you two will maybe exchange. Okay, so it is safe for you to love. Okay, so something about you, divine feminine, you make them feel safe, and I'm hearing emotionally. Your masculine may not have a lot of this where they can really be childish, and what I mean by that is when your masculines feel connected to you, or when they are connecting with you, they can't help but feel this very innocent, childlike, flirty, crush, I'm in love type of energy, and they long for that. They miss that. And I feel like you have a way of letting them know that it's safe to feel that, because you feel it too. They might think that they're crazy, that they're, in Trinidad we call it bazodi, you know, like you're just love struck over somebody and they don't know what the hell to do about it. But when they connect with you and they hear your experiences, I feel like you have a way of soothing them and letting them know, like, yeah, it's safe for you to love this intensely because I feel it too. It's like you both validate that you're on this journey, and sometimes your masculine gets overwhelmed. Like, they get scared. They don't want to come too close, because if they do and they lose it, that's it, right? So they won't even take that risk. They won't even bother, you know, coming near you at times. And then when they do, and then there's separation, I feel like it hurts the divine masculines so much more physically. Like, it's like a physical hurting, whereas the divine feminines will do things to try to release it. I feel like with the masculines, it's really kind of just pent up, where they really do long for you. Okay, so I feel like maybe this is why they're wanting to connect with you so much at this time. Okay, they want to know how it is you've moved past the stagnant energy. Okay, let's get a card on what's coming up for you too. What does the future hold for divine masculine and feminine in terms of exchanging energy? Oh, we have release your ex. Interesting. Okay, so there is a third party here that I'm picking up on. Maybe that's why you've had to let go, divine feminine, and move in a different direction. Okay, now that you have, and somebody is feeling drawn to your energy, wanting to connect with you, maybe they know the only way that they can do that is to release something. Maybe you've done releasing, divine feminine. You've moved forward. It's now pulling your masculines to mirror that lesson and do the same. They can't be in two places at once. They can't long for the divine feminine and then stay stagnant in their current relationship. Okay, so for many of them, it's time to clear their energy. So whoever's maybe holding on, or what I'm hearing is stopping them from pursuing like their heart's desire. And that's what makes, you know, twin flames remember the path and remember each other. It's this attraction that exists between you. It's this bond, right? That's why you guys can't get out of each other's energy. It's because it's that pull, that's that sensual energy that reminds you time and time again that it's like, oh yeah, you know, there's something here that's unresolved with this person that I need to constantly, you know, move towards. And so I am hearing that if there are third parties involved, right now could be a time of reflection where it's like, hey, listen, you know, I know we've been together for a while, but there's just something I need to do. this is coming up, okay? Some karmics could be like, oh shit, not this whole twin flame thing again, you know, but that's just the way it is until I feel like, you know, both masculine and feminine deal with why it is they've manifested on earth together at the same time in this lifetime. Okay, so even if third parties are involved, I've been picking up on that in past readings as well, where like there is nothing that's going to stop you two from coming together and experiencing what you need to. Like the energy doesn't lie, okay? And when the energy hits you and it returns, it's like this pull that's undeniable. You know, you'll go insane if you don't live in your truth. And that's essentially what the journey pushes us to do, is to be truthful. You know, as hard as it is for many of us who have done that, and as painful as it's been to be in our truth, because it might hurt some people or make things inconvenient for some people. It may make life hard or difficult for others, but it is your truth. And so I feel like that's, you know, somewhat where the masculines are at right now when it comes to wanting to pursue this with you. Okay, let's see what their best course of action is, and then we'll do yours after. Okay, so with release your ex, okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel like for the masculines, it's a decision. I feel like this is what they fantasize about, and this is what they long for. You know, it's that passion, something that they may not admit out loud, is that, yeah, I have secret dreams of the happy home, fulfilled, having it all. They want a wife. They want to know what it's like to have children. They want to know what it's like to, you know, have their home and be in the backyard and cooking on the barbecue. And then I feel like there's a part of them that completely shuts that down, because maybe they didn't see that for themselves. And then up here comes the divine feminine, and it's like all of a sudden they can't help but want these things, but crave for these things. And the more that they stay in stagnant energy that prevents them from experiencing that, you know, the more it kind of pushes them to release it. Because once masculine and feminine meet, you know, in the physical, you exchange eye contact, you're aware of who each other are. It's difficult. It's difficult to live any other truth except, you know, that truth of the journey in the moment, authentically, however it appears. Okay, so right now I feel like many of your masculines, you know, coming to terms with the truth. Maybe there's something that they have to clear out in order to bring this in, because you can't have both. Okay, let's see what the best course of action is for the divine feminines at this time. Because many of you are, again, feeling very flirty, feeling very youthful. You could just be out there in your community. And I feel like you're getting along with people. Okay, so the Six of Swords is definitely walking away and letting go. And this is exactly what's pulling your divine masculines in, because you've done quite a bit of healing. Six is an energy of perseverance, and you've gotten out of your thoughts when it comes to this whole journey with this whole twin flame thing, divine masculine. You know, I feel like many of you have really taken a step back from that with the Six of Swords there, and you've definitely charged in a new direction. This energy is really attractive, divine feminine, and you're being guided to continue to move in that direction, because I feel like I'm getting the word resilient. And that's why, again, many of your masculines are really longing for you to make them feel safe in a sense. Like this Chariot energy, I don't think many of you realize how brave your masculines see you. They see you as very strong. The epitome of feminine energy here is this very kind of gentle strength. Okay, they may see you as very abundant at this time. I feel like the moment you decided to let go, that's when a lot of abundance started happening for many of you. We have the Nine of Pentacles along with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, creating choice for yourself. You know, which direction are you going to go in? And I love that the horse are black and white, because it reminds me of the yin and the yin and yang, because a lot of you maybe had the decision to continue to, you know, chase this journey, wait, heal, continue to heal. But many of you are like, listen, I can heal and be out there and about in the world too, and attract things to me, and you know, I don't have to be cooped up, is what I'm getting with the divine feminine. So many of you are just ready to let go of that. You're ready to live. And the more your masculines see you doing that, attracting things to you that make you feel very comfortable or luxurious in this lifetime. Many of you are experiencing that as well with the Nine of Pentacles here. is a life of luxury. And it doesn't always have to mean what you think luxury means. I just mean comfortable. Your surroundings are nice and peaceful. It makes you feel rich at heart. Okay, and pay attention to bird synchronicities as well for many of you. I've been seeing a lot of like brown doves or mourning doves, and I was taking a walk the other day and they keep flying off in pairs, and it was so weird because they were on the ground. They weren't in trees or anything. And I would be walking along the path and all of a sudden two would just fly out in front of me. You know, I'm walking again, all of a sudden there's a pair of them just in the bushes flying out in front of me. It was the strangest thing. So pay attention to birds in pairs. I know cardinals as well fly in pairs, so cardinals could be a synchronicity for many of you on your twin flame journey. When you see the red cardinal, that's the male. If you guys just stay put, oftentimes you'll see the olive-colored female not too far from where it is they are. These are all synchronicities of your masculines being drawn towards you at this time. Okay, so you're being focused or called to focus on your stability. Keep doing what it is you're doing, Divine Feminine, because the letting go in the direction that you've chosen to go in has definitely benefited you in ways that's now kind of lighting the fire under your Divine Masculines to also move in a direction of taking care of themselves, making better decisions for themselves. And that could very well include releasing their ex. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys for this one. I hope you've enjoyed. Take it easy, and me and the Saucy Beebs will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.